more of a specialty character. He's not like Ader. I feel like Ader is pretty much essential for almost any party. You need a tank all the time in this game because of how important engagement is. So I feel like Ader is almost a must take, and I feel like Durance is close to that. But you could maybe substitute Durance for Haravius. You could maybe... Pallegina is not going to replace Ader in my mind. So really what it comes down to is you've got Ader, and then you've got, as one that you have to have in there. Kana is not like that. I just happen to like his character. I find him interesting. So, you know. So far my favorite characters, though, are Durance and Grieving Mother, and both of those are the ones written by Chris Avellone. Which just shows you good writing, man. Good writing is where it's at. Yeah, for sure. Yep. He's the best. I mean, he's a ridiculous tank. He's amazing. He's an amazing tank. Okay. Pretty sure after tonight's session I'm going to hit 60 hours on Pillars of Eternity. It's gone fairly quickly. I think it may be time to strike up. Really, Kana? I think it may be time for you to shut up. Alright. Alright. What's your beef?
Yes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like crafting in games myself, Leon. Like, I have no interest in crafting, so for me, it was kind of like whatever. I was glad that crafting and enchanting were things I could ignore. All right. I got an invitation. Place has been reserved for you on the balcony of another one. Go to the upper floor. Oh wait. Wait. No. Not that, upper floor. Pretty far, Mizu. I mean, I found out some more. I found out a lot of, as Thorg said, a lot of revelations today about things. I found out that basically, without, well, I don't want to spoil it, but since you're here watching it, that the Leaden Key has been basically activating these old Angwithan machines to create the whole Hollowborn thing. So the whole Widewind's Legacy stuff, they're doing it through the use of machines. And they're doing that on purpose to try to turn people against Animancy. Alright, hearing time. The room below is animated amidst a heated debate. All the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Look at that. Hello. Crucible Knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of House Dominal, casual, I don't know how I destroyed them, watching with a predator's interest. Still elsewhere, the ramshackle dozens who have made no special effort to dress up for their liege lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academics' robes with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
Exactly, Thorg. And I just find it more interesting to find awesome loot rather than to craft it. I just don't find the crafting interesting.
Ramir de Barask is originally from Palminia. He's one of the finest minds in Animancy to come out of the Valian Republics. He left for Defiance Bay 5 years ago, because he believed this was the true heart of Animancy research.
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
You have no house because I killed everyone, so...
And I suppose your blazing profits during the Legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, That animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was.
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
There is no need. Master Azo recently passed the Shroud. And while the experiment failed, his work...
His work was sabotaged. Ba, ba, ba.
Ah, our new delegate from the dozens. What makes you say sabotage?
I met a false patient in Brackenbury Sanitarium who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children.
Language, Morley. Language.
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Really? I don't have lore 5. Let's see. Yes, he is. Cadman Azo's ambitions exceeded his ethics.
Exactly. Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia. You turn a blind eye and look what happens.
Let's see. Crucible Knights are blameless here. This was not the workings of Animancy, but an ancient device in Ter Noneth. I like how I'm playing both sides.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
My word is my oath. I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows different.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once.
Exactly, Messiah. And all of a sudden you hear, I can't stand it. I know you're planning it.
Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Ter Noneth houses an Engwithan machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls, my lord. It was this machine that made the district undead. Phoenix. Do you think that was the machine's purpose? Or just a dire side effect? But then, why would the Engwithans build such a machine at all? Not the time for this discussion, Kana. Gentlemen, what's up, man?
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of Animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
They followed ambition blindly, taking few precautions and allowing personal feelings to get in the way of solving the problem.
But the very purpose of these experiments is to understand. So these dangerous things can be used responsibly.
This is what it comes down to, Your Grace. Whatever their intentions, Animancy's a pox. It makes a fucking wreck of everything.
God, the language. Oh, yeah, Jen?
We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge.
Wrong bridge indeed.
It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
Language.
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
That's a good question. What proof do we have that your house even exists? Because I destroyed it. What?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs, he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker.
God damn it with the language. Oh, nice, gent, and you're not?
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's Animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
I among us I can say. Bring order to the chaos here. I can. Right idea, Watcher. Taking this hearing by the curly ones. Don't waste your chance. Widewind's legacy is the creation of the Leaden Key. Cadman Azo's downfall was their work, as was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want Animancy to fall. I have seen them. I have seen them in the ruins. Oh, alright. Well, hang in there, gent. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. I have seen them in the ruins of our Glanfath. Operating machines. I feel like I should be standing up for this one in the butt. I have seen them in the ruins of our Glanfath. Operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls near towns like Gilded Vale and Deerford where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn!
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
If you did, for your husband's sake, I hope you at least left a brothel unlocked. Please, I only want to help Deerwood. You shame your order by dismissing the truth before hearing it, madam. I expected better from a knight of the Crucible.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
If you know anything about me, you know this. I have been called many things, but never a liar. An honest witness is the best piece of evidence you have in this matter.
The only piece of evidence.
The only piece of evidence that doesn't send your kind to the gallows, you mean?
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
I took a personal interest in the matter and tried to learn what I could. I'm not going to go that far down the line for the dozens.
Indeed. This land is foreign to you, unless I miss my guess. Your efforts on its behalf are to be commended. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Let's see. Wow. I would allow Animancers to continue their work. They explore questions we all wish to understand. If we knew more, perhaps this crisis could have been averted. Animancy should be studied in Deerwood. If you don't, someone else will, and they will wield great power over you. The Animancers of Deerwood have been given too long a leash. The practice should be restricted and controlled. In truth, I'm not completely confident Animancy doesn't have something to do with Widewind's legacy. Wise to ban the practice. Animancy too dangerous. Blah, 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 blah. Restricted and controlled. Boom. Pallegina shoots a look, glance your way, her eyebrows furrowing in annoyance.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest.
Restrict and control it. Don't get rid of it.
I want to thank the delegations for helping me to collect my thoughts. In particular, I want to thank our new delegate, who has given me much to think about, and who alerted me to a new enemy I had failed to see.
Extraordinarily positive defines bait.
The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
What the hell?
The arguments for
What?
and against Animancy are both strong in their own way.
The hell just happened?
I must be careful in my judgment.
The hell just
Forgive
happened?
me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
Oh, snap.
What's he doing?
Oh, God. Oh.
Avenge the doom!
Oh.
No, wait!
Oh, crap. Oh, oh, God. God. Oh. God. What? Oh.
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
Wow. The words, "shall I end it for you," ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Taos hurls out of the building. The world dims around you, the screams and clashing of weapons fading to silence. all that remains of the words.
Shall I end it for you?
Theos stands at a pulpit high above an assembly of robed onlookers, you among them, clustered around a wide, circular pit carved of stone. He addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone maw. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and seeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruins. Yet for all that, her expression betrays little of her anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant who begins untying her from the wheel. You open your eyes to the beamed ceiling of the palace's grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal waft in from outside alongside the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Theos is gone. Palladino is standing over you, her eyes darting around the room before looking down and thrusting her hand out to grab yours. Her eyes glow with an inner light, her voice taking on an otherworldly timbre. Get up, now! Off to one side, you can hear the clinking rustle of chainmail, and you look over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He is trying to say something, seemingly directed at you, but at first it's too faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb, she's the only... She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please, tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor, still. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, there's the beagle. I was like, what? Somebody fell! I chose the option that said, Hippo, I chose the option that said that animancy should be restricted and controlled. But I didn't choose the option that said we should ban it or get rid of it. Okay. Let's save it here. Alright, I gotta get to her. This is assuming that I get there before she's dead.
I'm here.
Talk about there's rioting in the streets. I gotta go out there, man. That escalated quickly. I saw him walk in. First of all, I want to know why the doors were even able to open. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, this went really quick. Crap. Oh my god. Hippo. It pretty much expresses how I feel about Animancy. I was like, wow. Riot or riot, right? Hey, what's up, Tootie? Yeah, long time no see is right. Just trying to wrap up Act 2 here. Down with the man! Ooh. Animancer's boots. Jolting touch grants jolting touch plus 3 damage reduction. Nice. Alright. That's Boots' Zealous Command. Nice. I like it. Okay. I'll bet the sanitarium's not doing well. Down with up. Question is, did I get here in time or did they kill her off now too? Did you kill M? Better not have killed him. Oh my god, look at this. I got here too late. He must have said... Okay, these riots could not have spread this fast. This can't be just about riots. They must have, like... This must have been a setup with Led and Key doing all this crap. Oh my god, they're all dead. And the essence of... Oh, they killed M! Oh. Lady Webb lies still in her bed, an ornate cushion propping her back upright. The blood pooled beneath the gash in her chest is tacky and nearly dry. A shattered glass rests on the floor beneath her dangling hand. You could feel the faint aura of her fading essence in your ken. You make content or immersed in a torrent of sensory input and experience. When it calms, you find yourself in the same room, lying in bed with a glass of brandy in your hand. Through the walls and the streets outside comes the sounds of screams and shattering glass and the cacophony of an angry mob. You take a sip and it warms your gullet. Across the room, the door opens behind a patient, steady push. Into the room walks Theos, the floorboards creaking beneath deliberate steps. You wait until the last of the brandy is trickled down your throat before you speak. So Theos did actually kill her, just like she said.
I was a fool to think I could tame these people.
You came closer than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You're concentrating, focusing with all of your energy. It feels as though you were diving into a stone wall over and over. But it cracks suddenly, unexpectedly, allowing the vaguest wisp of a thought to leak through.
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
Ah.
I was saving that for someone.
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
He draws a long, curved... His words come freely, absent of all doubt. He draws a long, curved knife from his belt, smeared with fresh blood. With his left hand, he gently pins your sternum as he raises the knife in the other, its point dangling above your heart.
Prove it.
Theos slips the knife between your ribs and pushes it through. Oh my god. Layers of tissue separate with brittle, papery stiffness and blood wells up around the blade. A pulse of reflex causes you to drop your glass to the floor and you hear it shatter. With the last of your strength, you take his knife hand in both of yours, a question radiant in your mind. For an instant, to your great surprise, the pathway to his mind is left open to you, unguarded, and the answer comes, simple, cataclysmic in its reordering of your thoughts. As Lady Webb, you feel as though you have an answer you've searched for all your life, but in your own mind, her understanding lies just beyond your reach. Interesting. So you don't actually know if you loved her or not. Interesting. You look at Theos with the wide eyes of someone seeing for the first time and draw your last breath as a black, velvety darkness descends over you.
Smoke rises above the city walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of Animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an Animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenbury Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hodred House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the Leaden Key itself.
Yep. Act 2 complete. Wow. That was pretty cool. Theos is starting to piss me off. There is a lot of Irenicus in Theos. Quest completed, the Hermit of Hadrid House. Yeah, it is. Lady Webb has been slain in her own bed by Theos, but not before she managed to learn where he was headed. She has done me a great favor, one I suspect she was well aware of. Theos killed the Duke and Lady Webb and sent Defiance Bay into chaos. But Lady Webb saw where he intended to go next, to the city of Twin Elms. It is there I must go if there is any chance of catching up to him. I saw Lady Webb's last moments. Theos killed her in her bed, but not before she got him to admit he was headed to Twin Elms. I wonder if she did that knowing that I'd see it. No doubt she did. That's pretty cool. Very cool. That's pretty awesome. Very cool. Alright, let's save it. Cool. Very awesome. Good progress today, guys. This is fun. This is fun. Good time. I hope you guys have been enjoying this as much as I have, because this has been a lot of fun. It was really good times here. What is this Steam? Activision Publisher Weekend, Saints Row franchise, Might and Magic Heroes 7, Just Cause 3, and Star Wars Day. 77% off. Star Wars X-Wing series now on Steam. Thank you for letting me know. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Fun times, guys. Theos. I don't entirely know what Theos is yet, Leon. Theos is... that's what we're trying to figure out. I mean, he's the big bad. So we're trying to figure out what the deal is with him. So, yes, my mood is definitely better. No problem. Nobody leave yet, because I'm going to do a game giveaway and we're going to do a raid. So nobody leave yet. But yeah, this series right now, this game, I bet I've done 60 hours. I'm going to guess 61. No, it says 59 hours. Okay. So I've played 59 hours so far, which is, feels about right. So Act 3. I hear that Act 3 is shorter than Act 2, and I think that's the last act in the game. So, but yeah, I'm definitely having a good time. So, cool. And yes, Zepchi, my mood is better, as I figured it would be once I could actually play. All right, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. We are going to do a game giveaway. Just a couple of reminders about things, though. Number one, just a reminder, tomorrow night, if all goes well, we're going to be Friday night, we're going to be playing Icewind Dale. That's going to be somewhere around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing that with the Infinity and Beyond crew, continuing our playthrough. Then I might be playing, might be throwing in a stream over the weekend. It's possible. This is the final weekend before my final exams and papers all come in on Monday, and then I'll be doing a lot of grading over that next week. Then we'll be into my summer schedule, which will be nice, with a little bit more streaming. I have a lot more writing to do, but a little bit more streaming also. So there's more flexibility there. But in any case, so Icewind Dale tomorrow probably, and then day 14 of Pillars of Eternity possibly over the weekend. If not, then definitely next Tuesday we'll get back into Pillars of Eternity. Next Friday at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be at Philadelphia Comic-Con doing a presentation with Kale Satobo. So if you guys are in the Philadelphia area, would love to meet any or all of you there. So definitely check that out. And on Saturday, very, very important, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, May 9th, this is. So a week from this Saturday, May 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a big Twitch-related announcement coming up on my channel. I want all of you guys to be there. Please tell everybody you know. I really want a big, big, big turnout for this. So please let everybody you know, and it would be a big, very much appreciated by me. It would be a big help to me. So please do that. And if you liked what you saw on her tonight, a follow would be much appreciated as well. Now, what's up, Shadowed? Oh, Avengers was amazing. Good to see you, Shadowed. Cool, I'm glad, man. I'm looking forward to checking out Avengers 2. Avengers 2 and also Avengers, 2. All right, games for giveaway tonight. We have a couple of possibilities tonight. And so what we're going to do here is, first we're going to start with Messiah's game. If you win tonight, you'll have a choice of one of the 3 following games. Choice number 1 is Dragonfall Director's Cut. Dragonfall, and this is the first one, Dead Man's Switch. Sorry, it's not Dead Man's Switch. Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall. So this is Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall Director's Cut. Thank you for the follow, Leon's Y. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall, an awesome game. My 3rd game of the year last year, actually. I love Dragonfall, so I highly recommend it. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is going to come to you courtesy of Xenos, and that is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. And choice number 3, which comes to you courtesy of, let's see, let's make it the Gentleman B. I'm going to try giving this one away again. Cook Serve Delicious, the Battle Kitchen Edition. So again, your choices are Dragonfall, Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall, Director's Cut. That's choice 1. Choice 2 from Xenos, and that's from Messiah. Choice 2 from Xenos, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. And choice 3 from the Gentleman B, Cook Serve Delicious, Battle Kitchen Edition. Your giveaway tonight is going to be... Let's see. That's what I like to see. Plot thickens. Plot thickens, which I think is fair to say. The plot thickens. You guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games. Thank you so much, Shoutout. If you guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games, please type in the word plot thickens. All one word. Demiser. While you guys do that, I'm going to check out and see who we're going to be raiding. We're going to raid. Boop, boop, boop. We'll be going to raid. And another one raid, and another one raid. Another one going to raid. Hey. Do. Another one going to raid. Another one going to raid. Okay. Plot chickens. Yeah, it's got to be exactly as you see it there. Plot thickens. Last call. Last call. Last call for Gamahall. Man, that hearing. I saw him walking in the door. I'm like, something is very wrong. And I'm just like, let me shoot a fireball. I'm like, oh. Good to see you. Good to see you, love. I got your message also, love. Won't be doing that one today, but I will keep it in mind for the future. Okay. And the winner. It is a really good game. No question about it. Congratulations, Matt. Matmo. Hacks. Rigged. Rigged hacks. Congratulations. I came in like a fireball. Congratulations. I am very hyped for it. Well, Leon, I know you're new to my channel. I've actually interviewed. I have a very good relationship with the Harebrained Schemes guys, the guys who did Shadowrun Returns. So I've actually had them on 3 times, and I'm going to be having them on again when Shadowrun Returns Hong Kong is just before it's released. So we will have them on for sure on here to chat. So I am definitely hyped for it. It's a good game anyway, and Mitch Gittleman and the guys are good guys. So. Congratulations. Okay, so Matt, what's going to be? Blood Dragon action. All right. Blood Dragon action. Super powerful Blood Dragon action. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do that right now. Pretty sure Matt is a friend of mine already on Steam. Okay, Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon. All right. There's Matt. There's that. All right. Enjoy. And my signature. And it is on its way to you, Madmo. So again, that is courtesy of our good friend Xenos. Courtesy of Xenos. So good stuff. Thank you to Xanos for that, and thank you very much for being a part of this, Matt. All right, so we are now going to do our raid, and the way that we do raids here is we do this, which is the Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania, capital V-O-L-C-A-N-I-A. When you do the raid, now the key is to wait until you hear my outro. Once you hear my audio outro, that's when you're going to head in. That's when you're going to come in like a fireball, as Messiah said. That's when you're going to do it. And you want to wait until you hear my audio outro and then drop down that raid, just like I mentioned right there. That is enormously helpful to the channel. It's enormously helpful to me. It's enormously helpful to the person who we're doing the rating for. Hold on a second. My tablet is not working. Give me a moment. Okay, cool. So, yes, you can practice that in my chat if you like. Remember, I'll be back at you tomorrow around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings, I should say, with, I'll be back at you tomorrow with Icewind Dale, and then hopefully over the weekend with more Pillars of Eternity. If not, then definitely next week back to Pillars of Eternity. Now, let me say goodbye to all the wonderful people who made this stream possible before we do our raid. Let me say thanks, first of all, to my mods. Thank you so much to Demiser, to Dragon Spear, to Lego Freak, to Shadow Mage, to the Gentleman Bee, and to Thorg. Great job, guys. Good to see all of you here. Best mods on Twitch, as I've said many times, so thank you guys so much. Hello, Bacon. And then thanks to all the people who watch me beyond that. Thank you to Axeman, to Takame, both regulars of mine. Fram18, I haven't seen you for a while, but welcome back in. Always good to see Hippophant, Kanumi, Kais, all regulars of mine. Good to see all of you wonderful people. Leon's Wise, thank you so much for the follow, and I appreciate you joining the Arvanauts. I hope you'll stick around. We think we're a fun bunch, where we like to hope we are anyway. Always a pleasure to have my regulars, Love Shack, Matmo, congratulations again, Matmo. Of course, Mercurius, of course, Messiah, Mizu, Mosky Bear, all regulars of mine. Thanks so much. Mr. Wonders is relatively new, just followed me recently, but welcome back, Mr. Wonders. Good to see Nogbad, Not Diddy, Roix, of course, The Grows, Tom, Topkin, Tootie, Vacan, all regulars of mine. Wolf5 is also regular as well. So's Wyval, Warbot, and Zebchi. Always a I know, Tom, I know. But always a pleasure to have you guys on. It was awesome. I really had a good time tonight. Thank you guys so much. Again, please spread the word about the show. Please let everybody know about it. Please tell your friends and your distant relations and all that kind of stuff. And that will be a big help to the stream, a big help to me, and we'll continue to move things forward as we move towards partnership. Now, and don't forget, big announcement coming up a week from this Saturday. Now, with that said, we're going to go do the raid. And again, do not do this raid until you hear my audio outro. We're going to go over to Joey Girl. I haven't raided her in a couple of weeks, and she is playing Batman Arkham Origins, which is a solid game that I enjoyed quite a bit. So let's go over there and give her some love. As soon as you hear my audio outro, we're going to do that ARV raid thing like we know how to do. Other than that, that's it for me. I'll catch you all tomorrow night, Friday night, for some Icewind Dale. And until then, be good to each other. Love you all. Best viewers on Twitch. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true, were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart, were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means, could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below, watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can ignore. Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below, watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. try and take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction, life